Okay, let me see. D-True says, Bruce, when you talk about governance, is it wrong to think about it in terms of protecting assets, both tangible and intangible? Nah, you're right. In other words, protecting more than just data. This is my understanding of governance. So governance is like kind of like information assurance. That's what we used to call it. Information assurance was protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of all data, both digital and not digital. Like if you were to fax something, like you had to have a cover sheet on the fax, right? Physically, it has to have the classification on the top of the fax, right? It's a physical document you have in your hand. But also, governance goes a little step further. Like it's not just security though. It's dealing with like storage, like where you store. If you had a file cabinet, do you have a file cabinet that goes back 30 years and stuff that you guys can get rid of that you don't need anymore, right? It's taking up space and it can be compromised. Get rid of it, right? And then dispose of it in such a way that it's gone. And then, so governance is like, it's more like information management. That's my understanding of governance. If you guys have some different opinion about it, please, I'll read your comment on here. But it's control activities. How are you managing the documentation, right? Not just security documents, mind you, because we're talking about governance as a whole. That means you might have a work instruction for the HR department and it hasn't been updated in 10 years. And you guys have replaced it 5 times. Why is this old document there? Stuff like that, you know? So control activities is stuff like that. Controlling the documentation. I can't remember the appropriate name for it, but it's controlling, making sure that you have control over all documents that you create. All of it. And that is not easy. That you need a whole nother department just to do that. Your whole organization has to be on board with that piece. Like, we cannot have outdated documentation out there. So I think that ties into like SOC 2 compliance or something like that. There's other compliances that are not security, 100% security based, that are based on governance alone. And that's where audits come in. They literally will do an audit. I'm thinking of an audit, keeps popping in my head. It's ISO 9001, I think it's called, where they have to come in and they have to say, okay, let me see your documents. You might think, oh, well, okay, here's my security documents. Here's my security plan. No, they want to say all your wikis for everything. Like, I want to see your HR department's policy on termination of people in your organization. I want to see your document for when you do have new hires. Let me see that. Okay, let me see that one. And then they read through it. It's like, well, this is outdated. Why is this is 5 years old. Like, have you guys updated this, or did you review this, or what's going on with this? Oh, no, yeah, we updated. Here it is right here. Then why is this one still here? So it's like, it's governance of all information, not just digital and not just cybersecurity. It includes cybersecurity, though. It's that broad. The umbrella is that broad. So that's my understanding of governance. Let me see if there's any other questions. I've been talking for about an hour, guys. I definitely have to get off of here real soon, but I thought that there was something else that I needed to talk about, and maybe not. I might be wrong. All right, guys, I think that's it for me for this week. If you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, you guys should know that I have a course that takes you deeper into compliance. I've got courses on information system security, risk management framework, specifically for information system security managers. I've got privacy stuff. If you want to learn that, I've got a ton of free downloadables. If you guys are interested in that, feel free to go sign up for free at ConvoCourses.com, and tons of free stuff. And also just join. You can just join this free knowledge-based conversations.